Listen, if you ever hear a drum at night and nobody is celebrating, don't follow it. I'm not telling you what I heard, I'm telling you what I saw. That night, the drumming started after midnight, not from the village square, not from any festival, from the forest. At first, it sounded normal. That's how these things begin. Normal. Then it changed. Slow, heavy, like something calling. 3 men ran past my house that night. I remember it clearly. They were not running like men who were late. They were running like men being followed. One of them shouted, "Did you hear it?" Another one turned back and said something I will never forget. "It's calling someone." Then the drum stopped, and a voice came after it. Low, calm, not angry. Osa. That was when one of them stopped, because that was his name. Now listen carefully, because this did not start that night. No, that was only when people noticed. Osa. I knew that man. Quiet, hardworking, the kind of man life does not reward quickly. Every morning, he climbed palm trees, risked his life for something as small as palm wine. But let me tell you something people don't say out loud. Hard work does not always change a man's life. Osa worked, but he was still poor. His roof leaked, his clothes were tired, and every night he counted money that never stayed. People respected him, but nobody wanted his life. And in this village, respect without money is just another form of suffering. One evening, I saw him sitting outside his house, looking at the sky like a man waiting for an answer. That was when Chike came. Now Chike, that one hears things, knows things, the kind of man you should not ignore. I didn't hear everything they said, but I heard one part, and that was enough. There's something in that forest. Whenever a man lowers his voice to talk about the forest, it is never good news. Osa asked him, "You believe that?" Chike said something strange. "I didn't, until I saw what it did for someone." That is how curiosity begins. Not with belief, but with possibility. 2 days later, just before sunset, Osa went into that forest. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a place and suddenly realized the place is too quiet? No birds, no insects, no sound. That is not silence. That is warning. Osa kept walking, and then he saw it. A clearing, and in the center, a drum. Old, but not abandoned. Placed there like it was waiting, and someone was sitting beside it. Osa told me he spoke carefully. "I heard this place helps people." The person didn't answer immediately. Then it said, "It depends on what you want." Now listen, because this is where most people make their mistake. Osa said, "I'm tired of struggling." And the person pointed at the drum. Hit it. Just like that. No ritual, no explanation. Osa even asked, "That's all?" The answer came back, "No. There's one condition. And this is the part you must never forget. When it calls your name, do not answer." Simple. Too simple. Osa asked, "How will it call me?" The reply was calm. "You will know." Then he asked the question people always ask when they think nothing will happen. "And if I answer?" That was when the person looked at him properly and said, "Then you will understand why you shouldn't have." No shouting, no threat. That was the problem. Because when danger is quiet, people don't recognize it. Osa told me something later. He said, "That was when I should have left." But he didn't. He looked at the drum, thought about his life, thought about the struggle, thought about how nothing ever changed. And that is how people lose themselves. Not because they are foolish, but because they are tired. He stepped forward and he struck the drum. And from that moment, something started calling him back. After that, Chike stopped coming. Osa stayed alone more often. And when people spoke, he noticed something. Not respect, expectation. But Osa didn't care, because every time doubt came, money answered it, power answered it. Until one night, the drum returned. It started softly, far away. Dum, dum, dum. Osa sat up. "No," he whispered. The sound came again, closer, louder. Dum, dum, dum. Then the voice, "Osa." He covered his ears. "I won't answer." Again, "Osa." Dogs barked outside. Doors opened. People stepped out. A knock came at his door. "Osa, are you hearing this?" Chike shouted. "Don't respond. Stay quiet." Osa was shaking. Sweat ran down his face. Then the voice came again, closer than before, soft.